Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 1. And Moshe called all Yashrael and said unto them, Hear, O Yashrael, the commandments and the judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them, guard them, and do them. Yahuwah Eloheinu cut a covenant with us in Chorah. Yahuwah cut not this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us, who are all of us here alive this day. Yahuwah talked with you face to face in the mouth of the midst of the fire. I stood between Yahuwah and you at that time to show you the word of Yahuwah. For ye were afraid by reason of the fire, and went not up into the mount, saying. Chapter 6. I am Yahuwah Eloheka, which brought you out of the land of Mizraim from the house of bondage. The things that Yahuwah have brought our people through. They were too even afraid to speak with Yah, because then they were being stiff-necked. So Moses had to go be in between them, like an intercessor. So I guess that's where they got that from, huh? In the New Testament. You go speak for us, Jesus. Don't go to the Father except by me. Anyone. If you go any other way, you are like a thief. Bad stuff. Guess that's where they got that from, huh? We ain't gonna delve on that today. They can have it. Whoever wants to have it, they can have it. But this I want to have as a reminder to the remnant, the ones that truly love Yahuwah, Yahuwah only, love everything about him, not being selective on what we want to do for Yahuwah, and what we being selective on what we accept from Yahuwah. No, not that. I'm not talking to those people. I'm talking to the remnants. And in these days and times, this is a reminder to us. And some of us try and do our best to live this out. And it's the commandments. These are the commandments. There are I want to say hundreds of commandments Yah has set forth for his people. But the main ones are the ones here. If you can do these, the rest shouldn't be that hard. But we make it hard because we got the stiff-neck, stubborn. What's the other word for it? Stubborn and haughty. That's the word, haughty. Can't tell you anything. But the remnant, this is what the remnant lives by, and that's why they're called the remnant. Verse 6. I am Yahuwah Eloheka, which brought you out of the land of Mizraim from the house of bondage. Yah brought our people out of Egypt, out of the bondage. And this is his first commandment The very first commandment that the remnant lives by. You shall have no other Elohim before me. That's what makes the remnant in Israel the remnant. They have no other gods, no other Elohims beside him. You shall not make you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. You shall not bow down yourself unto them, nor serve them, for I, Yahuwah Elohim, am a jealous El, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children until the third and fourth generations of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments. That what makes you the remnant. If you're following this, you're not making graven images. We got this thing where our people, they want to have the lion. They want to have it as a necklace. They want to have it on their t-shirts. They want to have it on some type of emblem as the lion. I guess it's supposed to be the lion of Judah. But we got to have something. We got to have something, huh? Stiff neck. We got to have something. But the remnant, this is what sets the remnant apart from the remainder of Israel. Following Yah's laws, statutes, and commandments. Not for show, not to take it and beat people across the head with it to manipulate them into submission or whatever, obtain things from them. The remnant doesn't do that. The remnant, they don't have to say they're the remnant. Yah knows who they are. You shall not lift the name of Yahuwah Elohim to naught, for Yahuwah will not make clean whosoever lifts his name to naught. Putting his name on things that he never endorsed. Thus says Yahuwah. Really? Really? Guard the day of the Shabbat to sanctify it as Yahuwah Elohim has commanded you. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Shabbat of Yahuwah Elohim. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your ox, nor your ass, nor any of your cattle, nor your stranger that is within your gates, that your manservant or your maidservant may rest as well as you. And remember that you were a servant in the land of Mizraim, and that Yahuwah Elohim brought you out thence through a mighty hand and by an outstretched arm. Therefore Yahuwah Elohim commanded you to keep the day of Shabbat. We don't want to do that. But the remnant tries to do this to the T. They try their best. That's what makes them the remnant. Honor your father and your mother as Yahuwah Elohim has commanded you, that your days may be prolonged and that it may go well with you in the land which Yahuwah gives you. self-explanatory. So how you honoring your mother and your father when you put them in a nursing home? Put them away for someone else to look after so you can go on with your life. They sacrificed for you. But now that they can't get around and move around, they have no more use, huh? They're interfering with your life. But the remnant tries to do this in all ways. You shall not kill, neither shall you break wedlock, neither shall you steal, neither shall you bear false witness against your neighbor. Neither shall you lust after your neighbor's woman, neither shall you lust after your neighbor's house, his field, or his manservant, or his maidservant, his ox or his ass, or anything that is your neighbor's. The remnant does all of these things. They follow y'all's commandments and the remainders, because I could be here all night reading all of them, all night. The sun could come up and I'll probably still be reading them. That's how many commandments there are. And it's not a religion, it's a lifestyle. Yah has given us these statutes and commandments in order for us to live a holy and healthy life before Him. So, when you call yourself the remnant, make sure you are the remnant. Have a good night.